be making chicken that has been marinated and cooked in a chili sauce. You are going to love this. Now let's get started. For this recipe, you'll need 12 to 15 dried chilies. I have a mixture of ancho, New Mexico chilies. Just use whatever you have. 1 small onion, 3 tablespoons of chicken bouillon, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of salt, 4 to 8 leg quarters, but you can use chicken thighs or chicken breast, it doesn't matter. 5 cups or 600 milliliters of water, and a pot to cook it in, and a casserole dish to bake it in. So we will start with the dried chilies. Very simple. We're going to take our kitchen scissors, cut them open, cut the stems off, and empty them out. You may want to cut them along this way to get all the seeds out. Lots of seeds in there. Okay. Put them back over here. All right, so next up, let's prepare our onion. This is very easy. Let's get everything blessed. Start putting this together. So I have some water already over there on the stove boiling in the pot. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the chicken bouillon in there, the garlic powder. Now this is only 1 cup of the water. The other 4 cups are in the pan. We're going to add our dry ingredients in and give them a mix, kind of get them all mixed up right in here. And then, very simple, we're going to add it all to the pot, except for the chicken. So chilies into the pot. Onion cut in half into the pot. Our dry ingredients mixture into the pot. Try not to make a mess like I just did. And then let's cover it and let it all boil down. You're going to let the dried chilies rehydrate and boil down and make the sauce. And we'll be back when that's done. All right, we got everything in here, and we're just going to make sure it's all under, it's not just sitting on top of the water. We're going to push it down in there. This is such an easy recipe to make. It's very good for during the week when you're in a hurry, or you can make it over the weekend and then just throw it into the refrigerator to marinate, and then throw it into the oven when you get home from work. So easy, so easy. All right, let's let that continue to cook down. Is almost like a mole. If you wanted to kind of jazz it up a bit, you could add some lime juice or the zest of lime in there. Okay, my pretties, welcome back. So let's start putting this through a sifter. We want to get any of the big chunks out. We want it to be smooth. And your pot is still hot unless you had time to let it cool off. It's still hot, so take precautions. Let's just pour it in here. All right, set that aside. We don't need these anymore. And then we're going to take our rubber spatula and just kind of help it go through, help push it through so we have a nice silky sauce to marinate and flavor the chicken. So you can just pour this over the chicken like I'm going to do tonight, and then just throw it in the oven, and voila, your work is done. Or you can let this cool down and then pour it over your raw chicken and set it in the refrigerator to marinate longer. I ran out of time today, so I didn't get to it, so there won't be any marinating time. And then when you're ready to cook it, after you take it out of the refrigerator, let it sit out on the counter for at least 30 minutes, kind of come to room temperature, sort of. And then throw it into your oven on 375 degrees. Almost there. You start seeing those thicker bits, you just press them right on through. Just keep pressing it through. Try to squeeze every last drop, all that flavor out of the chilies and the onion and everything else. And we're done. Okay, so one other thing to note is this is also a good base to make chili. You just add some ground beef or some chopped beef and beans if you want to. You know, a really good chili. No tomatoes ever touch that. But yet so many people use tomato sauce in their base for their chilies. Chili is made out of chilies. We'll have to make that one day. All right, so we're done. So we have our chicken in our casserole dish right here. Very simply, we're just going to pour this over it. And into the oven it goes on 375 for about 45 minutes to an hour. And our chicken is done. Look at that. Chili chicken. Well, my pretties, our chili chicken is done. Until next time when our paths cross again.